And straight to it at super featherweight over 10 rounds, and straight to it from the get-go. Here comes Liam Dillon, a human tank if ever there was one, against the often silky smooth Ryan Garner. The clash of styles is obvious right from the start. Garner has all the shots, Richie. Dillon has all the heart in the world, I think.
Yeah, Garner's a very skillful boxer indeed, but he'll have to be here against a very determined opponent in Dillon, who's just going to box on that front foot, coming forward. Got to move his head a little bit more though, Paul. Gets caught with shots like that if he's not too careful, so he's got to move the head, but he's got to keep the pressure on. You certainly got to avoid that area of the ring, got to get off those ropes, and you instinctively, look, he just moves off to the side. Another good right hand.
Sharp punching from Ryan Garner, reminiscent of that debut, actually, all those years ago. Ricky Leach was the opponent that night. And he's going for it, Garner. So much resting on this tonight, like it was for Archie Sharp. Where have you been? We asked the same question of Ryan Garner as of Archie Sharp. Truth to tell, we're going to need maybe a documentary lasting about 30 minutes to fit in all the reasons why the career has never taken off.
Yeah, no, certainly.
But the talent is very obvious.
What a great first round this has been, Paul. All action. Dillon started it so well, but the better quality work again has come from Garner. He's matched him every step of the way.
Garner looking razor sharp, Ryan Garner, at the start of this fight tonight, Richie.
Yeah, he's fought fire with fire, hasn't he, Garner? And he's caught Dillon with the better quality shots. The eye-catching work has come from Garner, who's mainly been on his back foot, but his accuracy, his timing has been absolutely spot on. You can't rule Dillon out because he keeps coming forward, he's persistent and he's tough, but he's walking on to better shots from his opponent, Garner.
And Richie has rightly said he has taken a lot of heavy artillery, and again here.
Yeah, big shots. The problem with Paul as well, he's just slow. His attacks are just a little bit too slow with the footwork. He's got the right approach, as in he's got to go forward. He knows that, but it's a little bit too slow. And it's just allowing Garner the time to pick his spot. He's accurate with his work. There's that left hook again downstairs. That's a cracking shot indeed. Oh,
the body shots are real showstoppers occasionally from Garner.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That left up there, Paul, to the body. You can see how the body language, he's moved back, Dillon.
He's got the boxing brain to go with the talent in his fist. That's also true of Ryan Garner, and he must know that, Richie, he's got the shots here to put Dillon away.
Yeah, I agree, Paul. Quality work from him. These body shots downstairs, they're really taking their toll now. Good round again for Garner.
It might already be the case that Dillon needs a rethink here.
You know when Garner's landed a good shot downstairs, Paul, because he just increases the intensity a little bit. He knows he's landed well, and he just ups the tempo slightly, does Garner. Oh, that was impressive. The quality in the punching is definitely with Garner, Paul. The accuracy, the timing, and the actual quality of the shot, the way it lands, the power. Quality of his punching is a little bit better.
Yes. One is operating with a scalpel and a rapier, and the other is just chucking rocks, almost with bare hands. And that's Dillon, and it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Certainly, he started this fourth round at a real good lick again, hasn't he, Garner? And he can box on the inside, and he can turn his man as he's just done there. And that is because he has got all the skills.
Yeah, very skillful indeed. It's as if he senses that he's in the wrong position when he's on those ropes. And it only lasts a couple of seconds, and then he turns his opponent. That's a good body shot. That hurt Dillon, that left up there.
He's on song tonight, and the Southampton fans who are here in great numbers are in great voice. They've hardly dropped a result between them in their careers. 14 straight wins for Garner. And Dillon with 1 defeat and 1 draw. But he's the kind of kid, he'll lose his British title as he did, and he'll just say, right, that was one day's work, now today's another day's work. So Garner, who's just excelling here tonight, Richie, he has to keep on doing it, doesn't he?
Well, he does, yes, but there's a perfect example there of Dillon drawing Garner into a toe-to-toe battle that he wants, but it was Garner who actually landed the better shots on the inside. So he's coming up against a guy here who can box on the outside, but is equally as good at close range.
Dillon's feeling a lot of these shots from Garner. However, if he hangs his chin out, as he did there once during that exchange, he's still asking for a potential problem tonight for me.
Against a very determined opponent indeed in Dillon, and there, that's a good shot from Liam Dillon, cracking punch.
Cannot switch off Garner, can't do that. Give Dillon an inch, he takes a mile. He walks straight through you.
And the big question is, how tough is Liam Dillon, because he just keeps taking punch after punch. As I say that, he lands a cracking left hook ball.
Garner regathers, tries to go after Dillon, but Dillon perhaps having his best period in the fight just right now.
A couple of good shots have been landed from Liam Dillon in this round. Left up, right hand over the top, that'll give him encouragement, so he knows he can get, if he gets up close, he's got to try and whip that right hand over.
Yes.
And bring Garner, there it was there, Richie, that's not too far away at all.
He's in danger of actually really catching Garner with that shot. I say again, I don't think Garner knows how to avoid it.
Occasionally Garner just drifts round to his left, doesn't he, with that low lead hand. He's boxed superbly well at the up to now, Paul, at distance.
Oh, Garner's got some damage to the left cheekbone, Rich, and he catches one again. It's that right hand, sometimes right over the top from Dillon, and Garner's not seeing it, and he's not stopping it.
Yeah, just whipping it over, isn't he?
Yeah.
Garner dropping his left hand and just drifting round to his left. Well, fair play to Liam Dillon. That was a good round for him.
He smirks, does Dillon.
Yeah, this is an absolute cracker. Again, classic case of one boxer seemed to be controlling things early on in the contest, but his opponent now, Liam Dillon, he's coming back. The momentum seems to be with him, trying to land this big right hand over the top. There it is there.
Again and again, Garner is buying it. Can he keep taking them? Dillon believes he cannot. Oh! And it's a magnificent counter sequence of punches from Garner off the long jab. Absolute quality work from Garner, and he backs Dillon up.
What a shot as well, though, Paul. Dillon with the left hook. There was a left hook that went in there from Dillon. That was a belting shot also. And he just froze momentarily. I thought Garner was actually hurt from that shot. What a cracking round.
Richie, I think he's been hurt a couple of times, and there's a lot of damage above the left eye and below it, and now a nick on the right eye as well. Ryan Garner is in a war now.
What a round of boxing this was. Liam Dillon just gets caught with a shot there, but landed some good shots of his own in this round. That's lovely boxing at range from Ryan Garner. We think this is where the cut may have come from. No clash of heads. Comes back with his own right hand there. That was a good shot from Garner. But Liam Dillon, there's that left hook we spoke about, and it just seemed to stop him in his tracks momentarily. There it was there. What a belting shot that was from Liam Dillon. But again, quality work on the back foot from Garner there. Lovely right uppercut, moving backwards to hit the target. Very good indeed. Good left hook. And again, quality work.
He just won't go round to the right though, Richie, and maybe the reason is because he thinks he can throw the left underneath every time Dillon opens up. But my goodness me, both have got the throttle full out here.
Oh, that was quality. 1-2 left hook. When you're moving backwards, that was a superb combination from Garner.
He's got all the moves, Ryan Garner. It's a strange mix, really, isn't he? Because he pleases the aesthetic boxing audience, Richie, with his skill set, but he's also pleasing the hardcore by wearing his blood, taking the shots and taking his lumps, to use the old phrase.
Absolutely, Paul. Well, both of them, they're so exciting, aren't they? This has been a really exciting fight. Garner's got all the skills, but he's been caught by Liam Dillon, who's really played his part in this contest. I think he definitely needs the knockout, Paul, no question. And I think he'll give it everything. He'll throw the kitchen sink, and he started the round well.
Beaten last time out, not a thought for that now. This would set the record straight in every sense for Dillon if he could somehow pull out the victory. My mind keeps going back to one of the hardest fights I've ever seen in my whole life, Richie. Dennis Andrews against Jeff Harding.
Oh, absolutely.
There's some of the intensity of that with these two super featherweights. Two little guys of 9 stone 4 or thereabouts.
Yes, tremendous. And again, this will be a contender for Fight of the Year, no doubt. Tell you what, though, Paul, he's taking too many risks here, Garner. He's got to box at distance a little bit more and get his hands up. Just got caught with a shot then that he shouldn't have got caught with, taking too many risks.
I agree,
He's
Richie.
winning the fight, and it's all exciting, and the crowd are loving it, but I tell you what, he's risking things here.
Certainly a York Hall classic. Both men cheered to the rafters here. Local boy Dillon, the pride of Southampton, Ryan Garner. Not sure who's prevailing outside the ring. Dillon still trying to pick his moment. Garner is still showing and throwing, but he is looking rather weak to me, Richie. He's got a minute more to go.
Yeah, he's just got to watch it now. Dillon just going to try this right hand over the top again. The better boxing's from Garner, but his hand's a little bit too low, and Dillon comes on strong. Cracking fight, cracking last round, Paul.
Is there one more big shot from Dillon? One more twist in the plot tonight. Dillon, for all he's worth, but Garner matches him. Garner with such belief in his quality. Will quality dictate, ultimately? Will quality prevail over willpower? 30 seconds.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Garner's fighting fire with fire, isn't he? Standing toe-to-toe, taking his opponent on. Starting to box at distance now, but this has been such an exciting round. Both fighters have landed big shots here, Paul. Garner's probably landed the quality shots, but Dillon, you just can't deter him. Just keeps coming.
A magnificent contest it has been from first to last. And they fall into each other's arms. You can't write that, and you can't really explain to people what boxing is. Just look at that.
John Latham scores the contest 98-93. Lee Every scores the contest 99-92. And Bob Williams scores the contest 98-92 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still WBC International Super Featherweight Champion, Ryan the Piranha